Hello, friends. Good day. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show again. It Citizens Talk, and on Citizens Talk, these days we are giving update on the work permit issue in the UAE. So if you are watching this video now or you'll be watching later, please help us to share this piece of information. Today it's very crucial as we received news some days ago of dismissal of people. People are beginning to have serious both mental health and physical health too. They are beginning to get shut down, and there's need for us to talk about our how to manage our health this trying period. Because except we want to deceive ourselves, the time we have now is a trying period for most Nigerians that are living, working in the UAE because of their work permit. People are not be able to work. Some people have stayed 7 months at home. Some people it's 5 months. Some people are lesser. Some people are about to stop working, and this will of course affect how we reason, how we talk, how we relate with people, and how we take care of ourselves. So today we'll be talking about how to manage our health, how to manage our health this period, and also we'll be talking about visitation to Nigeria Embassy and the Nigeria Consulate. We have people joining us already. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, citizens. And somebody say it is true. We need to talk about our mental health. But before we go forward, please, if you are watching us and we in the studio, let us share this video. Let us share this video on our timeline. Let us share it to our friends. Let us share it to our groups we belong to, because this piece of information will help a lot of people. So let us share it with them. Share it on your WhatsApp status too. It will be beneficial to people for them to know how they can manage their health in this trying period. We have in the studio already regular citizens that are here to talk on how we can manage our health well.
Can you send the
It's
link to me on WhatsApp?
okay. Okay, a minute. I will just check that. So we have citizens in the studio already, and very good. In this afternoon, we are privileged to have a social worker and a nurse on the show. That will be, and we have two other citizens too. So they will be sharing with us how we can manage our health well. Citizen David, you want to say hi to our people? You are muted. Okay, please go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us again. It's another beautiful afternoon, and it's a privilege to have our special citizen in our midst today. So, it will be telling us more about our mental health and how we can manage ourselves. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay tuned and follow us. Please like, share, invite more people. Thank you.
Yeah, like, share, and invite more people. Let us share this video with our friends. You can share it multiple times. It is welcome. Share it to groups you belong to too. Share it to all Nigerian groups you belong to, so that people can know that a show like this is happening and they can benefit from it. All the Nigerian groups in UAE you belong to, please share it with them. It will be very important. Today we are discussing about mental health. We are discussing about physical health, and it's gonna help much more people. Madam Esther, you're welcome to the show again. You you want to say hi to our people?
We can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was muted.
Hi
Okay.
guys, happy Sunday and welcome to today's show. We have to be very attentive today because really our health and our lives is very important. This is here right now and for sure it will go. Only those that are alive will be opportuned to continue walking. So please don't forget to take a cup of tea, relax and get educated. Thank you.
Yeah, take a cup of tea and relax as we take you on a ride for about an hour now. And today also we have Mr. Paul with us. Mr. Paul is a social worker and he understands uh, mental health, I think, much more. Mr. Paul, it's a privilege to have you this afternoon. He's been with us also before now. You're welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you for having me. I hope that we can have a fruitful discussion this morning. Viewers, you're welcome to the Citizens Talk on
Not opinion share.
those, not opinion sharers today, but then we're going to be sharing opinion at the same time. So it is Tosin's cup of tea today. Thank you.
Yeah, it's our cup of tea. The mental health of citizens in Nigeria and Nigerians in UAE is our cup of tea. It's everybody's cup of tea because everybody have to be in good health. And when situations like this occur, people that have been working and sending money back home, using having money to sort out themselves, when this issue happens and people now cannot get money again, cannot finance themselves again, it become a problem. Um, I know Prof is not affected with work permit ban, but for a while you were out of job before you got your job back. Can you share with us your experience those time you lost your job and the fear of probably not getting another one back until God show up?
All right. Thank you, citizen. You see, it's a phase for everyone, and I believe that it will surely pass. And we all have to be strong. We all have to be alive, be positive, and most importantly, we must keep ourselves going, irrespective of the situation that we are. Yeah, in this period, I lost my job, and I I was just like I was contemplating, okay, what's the next phase going to be? What's the next line of action and everything? And I was telling citizens, I said, hey, you see this remaining money with me. Oga will tell me that don't spend too much. Oh. Don't, that was what he was telling me. He will keep telling me, don't spend too much. Oh. I said, yes, I understand. So, I practically adjusted everything that I have to do. Maybe I want to buy this, I want to do this, I want to do this. So at that point in time, some things are not necessary for me to do. Some things are not important for me to do. And the best way I could manage myself then was to manage my finance and as well manage my health. I would just go out, take a nice view, you know, those things don't even cost money. It was even Citizen Tosin that took me out to Agubeba, where we spent 1 dirham. You understand? Just to have a nice view of the environment. So I realized that those things don't cost much. You can just go out, sit beside the water, have a rethink about your life and everything, how you can plan again, stuffs like that. So there are some environments that you could go to have a better view when situations like these arise so that you could plan yourself properly. You can have a stable mental health. So, along the line, it was already getting to the end of January, and it looks like nothing was coming forth for me. So luckily, I got the first job, and they said this is what they want to pay me. I said no, I'm not going to take the payment. Then later on, another one came in again. Um, I had to take the offer, and you know that was how I keep going. So what I just want to advise everyone is being out of job is not the end of life. Um, it's just a phase of life that will surely pass. We know that the situation is very challenging this period, but we want to encourage our viewers, our lovers, home and abroad. This is not just about UAE. Anywhere you are, all over the world, you're out of job, you're suffering from one situation, just know that the phase will surely pass. It's a temporary stage. It's not a permanent stage for you to surely pass. Thank you.
Yeah, this stage will surely pass. When the going get tough, the tough also should get going. One of the tough that has kept going on the show today is Madam Esther, because you have practically lost your job, go back to Nigeria, stay there for a while, then come back. And apart from that, in this whole situation, also you lost a friend who also she was in the same condition. She lost her job. She couldn't provide for her aged parent again, and some condition comes in, and she died here in the UAE because of this work permit. Unfortunately, the family don't want to broadcast this, but we still need to talk about it so that people can learn, people can know that some people that are living in denial can also know that this is truly happened, and we need to talk about it and encourage ourselves to move on and stay strong. You want to say something about the mental health and general well-being of people this period, madam?
Yeah, guys, things are easier said than done. We say things, but when we get into the shoes, when we eventually enter that shoe, it's not easy. I will tell you guys, I'm going to tell you something. It's from experience, from the experience I had. See, when I lost my job and I went back to Nigeria, I had a plan that if I was going to come back, I was going to be under my husband's visa. So I got to Nigeria, and then my husband's visa, all of us, we were trying to do it. The whole month, there was no update, nothing. So I got frustrated, and I was like, okay, let's do visit visa. I think at that period, around that December, they lifted the flight ban. So immediately I changed my mind. I was going to do a visit visa because I was tired of sitting there. I don't have any job. I don't have I don't have anything. It's just been only my husband sending me money to eat and all of that. And then I just, okay, my husband was like, okay, just go and do visit visa and come back. So when you get inside, you can change your visa status. And guess what, guys? I did the visa. The visa came out. And the very day the visa came out, I ran as much as I could. I did not book my ticket online because I wanted to confirm which of the airlines will be coming to UAE. So I went to the airport to book, and I booked it. And guys, guess what? 2 days after, UAE banned Nigeria. There was a flight restriction again. So just imagine you being in my shoe at that moment. I cried heaven on earth. The first thing is that I did on visit visa. Another thing, the money I used in booking that ticket, God. And you know the flight restriction, we don't even know when. And when I decided that okay, I was going to use another route, I was frustrated, I was depressed. Guys, depression is real, but I will beg you, no matter how much depressed you are, don't let depression overwhelm you. Because depression ends life. It's going to end you. And by the time your life is finished, people will forget about you. And that thing you have even come to this life to achieve, you won't be able to achieve it. Do you know that there's something in Yoruba that people don't believe, that when you die untimely, you keep roaming around? That thing is real. Really, it's real. Because by the time someone's spirits keep rolling around and then you are seeing your future, that assuming I'm not dead now, this is what I will be. This is what I
Madam, you
no.
have seen somebody roaming around?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. So as I was saying, okay, I made my mind. I was going to use another route. So I went to the
Okay.
airport that I was going to ask for a refund. I was staying I'm staying in people that knows Lagos, Nigeria very well. I was staying in I'm staying in Ibafo, Ogun State. So I was going to Ikeja. Immediately I dropped at Ikeja under the bridge. I was going towards that park where they pick passengers from Ikeja to the airport. So there's this big trolley that packs garbage. Those people, they used to pack dirt from these gutters now on the road. So the trailer was firmly parked beside the road. So there was no way I could use the trekking area. So I just like, let me just slightly gum myself beside the can pass. I never knew I was lost in thoughts. A very big trailer was coming with heavy on. I could not hear anything. I was lost because I was frustrated. I felt like, when will I go back to UAE? When will I? How is this how I will continue? Do I start from square one? What? And those women that used to sell tom tom, baba blue, that have tray. But for those of us that knows Lagos very well, you surely see those women. That woman was the one that dragged me out of the road and sat me down. She was speaking Yoruba. Kilode shofe para ẹni ọmọdún mélòó ni ẹ́? She was like, do you want to kill yourself? How old are you? What have you experienced in life? What is causing this depression? Then I was like, ma, what happened? Quickly, they bought me water. They brought pure water, give me milk. I drank it and I relaxed. Then they were now telling me that I almost lost my life. What was I saying? Till I got back home that day, I couldn't say a word to anyone until I slept for 3 hours. What am I trying to say in essence? If that time something had happened to me, I would not be on a live show today. If something had happened to me, I would not be fighting Mr. Kayode on channels. You understand? So, guys, I will tell you, no matter how far, try to do something that will make you feel. When you just try to give yourself good memories, you feel that if it's for those of us that love to sing, I know that music is my thing. When I'm sad, just go straight, start listening to whatever music that will come. If it's message, if it's preaching, if it is for you, if you know it's clubbing and you don't even have money, there are free clubs out there that you just go, you sit down and watch, then you come back. If it's to see movie. Really,
I
our
can
mental
confirm that.
health, yeah, our mental health is so very, very important. Don't, because of whatever it is you are going through today, you now say you end your life. I'm so sorry, those that died, it wasn't their intention. Bí àwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ, àsìkò Ọlọ́run tó ní, it's God's time. But there are some times that if we take care of ourselves, God will still help us drag back that time. I remember in the Bible when God told Prophet Ezekiel to go and tell someone that today you will die. That man went back to God and told God, you know I'm faithful. And God did what? He had how many more years? So taking care of ourselves will make us live longer. We'll say more later when our senior social officer speaks more about that. I only said this for you guys to understand what I had experienced, and right now I'm still living. Much more.
Yeah. Later, Madam is going to tell us how people can die and walk around. Somebody in the comment section say he wants to know more about that. Now, laughing and smiling like this is also very important in mental health. We have Mr. Paul here. He's a social worker, and both theory and practical, and he has been doing this for years now. Please, Mr. Paul, I want you to dive into this subject matter very well. I know you have a vast understanding about people and how they can break down when issues of life arise. Please help us, enlighten us more. We really love to hear from your depth of our knowledge on this.
Okay, thank you very much. Um, I was telling Tosin that you could have told me earlier so that I'll prepare something, but at least anyway, I'll manage to, arrange my thoughts. Now, the thing is that at a time like this, many of us Nigerians, since majority of the people that are affected by this are Nigerians, So I'm going to be talking about basically the impact of mental health on Africans, but especially Nigerians now. You see, we normally, if I including myself, I have actually been saying that those of us in the human health and human well-being development sector, we need to study, uh, the innate positivism in Nigerians, or what you call optimism, because an average Nigerian is optimistic. If you have met people, other Africans or even Asians, you would know that Nigerians are indeed very, very strong. Average Nigerian does not need encouragement. But in a situation like this, to be honest, it can be dangerous because we have some attitudes that are dangerous to our health. An average Nigerian does not go to the hospital until he is dying, until he is
Mm.
feeling pain. Even when you are still having that pain, you are still thinking,
Drink
ah,
and
this
go.
one are just maybe it just come, it go again. You understand? And some of such pain might be recurrent, which means it's going and it's coming. When it's going and coming, it's going and coming, then maybe you should need to pay attention to it. Many of us have ulcer, we don't attend to it. It might have been there for many years. Now, there's the major issue that for Africans is high blood pressure, especially African men. Okay, many of us have high blood pressure by the reason of being an African. Every African, we are highly susceptible to having blood pressure. Okay, this is something that has been researched over the years and documented. All black people, all of us that has this melanin in our skin, regardless of where you are in the world, okay, you have to pay attention to your high blood pressure. And the implication of it is that if you have had blood pressure for many years, it it begins to weaken your blood vessels.
Mm.
It weakens your heart. It can even damage your heart. It can damage your liver. It can damage your kidney.
Let me see.
And this would be there for years without you knowing. Okay, you can have blood pressure for more than 10 years and not know. So if you are an African, and see, the thing is that it doesn't even cost money. You can walk to any hospital. I believe that even here in UAE, you can walk to any hospital and have your blood check. I mean, well, your blood pressure checked for free. They don't need to take your ID card. They don't need to know. Just tell them, please, I want to check my blood pressure. They will just put that on your Disney. Nowadays, there are small machines that you can even buy. If you are the one, if you are
Sorry, it's
somebody that
even
have blood pressure,
affordable. It's even affordable.
uh-huh,
120
of
dirham.
course.
You just put
Oh,
battery,
oh,
only you put it, it will read. You will see the normal this thing there. Then you Google it. When you Google it, the Google will bring the table for you if it is normal or
of
abnormal.
course. Yeah, you will know which one is normal, which one is high. And when it is high, you might need to be taking medication. You might need to be working out every day. You don't need to. You don't need high impact exercise. Just walking like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Just walk. That can actually save you. This is very, very important for us African men. It is important. If you are not be working out, I know that many of us who work in UAE, when I was in UAE full time, we work for 14 hours, 15 hours sometimes. So you come back from work now like this now to sleep. You understand? So there is no much time. And many of us are actually doing the work that require to sit down, or the work that require you to just be in a particular place inside AC. It's not good for us. I do tell my wife that even AC is not good for us. You know why? Because where we come from a place where we are used to natural air, natural sun, and for us to now stay in the AC, some of us maybe you cannot compare yourself with an Indian or a Pakistani who can sleep in the AC, 247, despite the way it is, and it may not have impact on them. But for Africans, it will have effect. Now, come to the issue of this job loss and all this thing. If you think you are not impacted, you are lying to yourself. So the best thing is for you to, first of all, come to the realization this thing has happened. So I wrote down when I was talking, when I was, as we were, beginning this show, I wrote down that this is the time to be self-aware, I mean, to be selfish. I know that Nigerians are usually very, very caring. You know, you care about your wife at home, your kids at home, your parents at home, you know, somebody you are promised to send Christmas gifts to, and you are not able to send it, you know. So now this is the time that you need to be selfish. What I mean by that is to prioritize yourself. Because if you die today, those people in Nigeria will survive. Whether
Of
your
course.
fire, your family, your children, even your parents, they will live. At worst, they will cry for a while, and then, you know, life goes on one way or another. Okay, we they will survive. So don't worry. For now, you need to pay attention on yourself. It's about you now. You know, envision yourself. Imagine yourself as if you are alone. You have no family. You have nothing. You know, you how will you survive? Will you live? You know. So this is something. It's a mental position that you need to bring yourself to, you know, and look at how do I survive, you know, and then when you're able to be selfish like that, so whatever small money that you have, if you still have some small money, you know that you're not sending kobo to anybody. Okay, tell them at home, be sincere. I'm sure a lot of us must have been sincere. I must have told them at home that this is our situation, you know. So don't send money to anybody. Whatever small thing you need, you know, use it to. And this is not also the time to eat a lot of junks. When you're not in a good mental state, don't eat a lot of junks. If you can, if you are eating eba, you are eating semo, you are eating what do you call it now, wheat, eat a little bit less of wheat this time around, because wheat might give you gas, and especially for us Africans, okay, wheat might give you gas, so eat a little bit less of wheat. And all this food that you eat, also eat them in small quantities. Eat them in small quantities, but maybe 3 to 4 times if you can afford it, if it is available. You know, so because what you eat is very, very important at this time. Drink a lot of water. Stay hydrated. I cannot overemphasize that the importance of this. Another thing that is important is for you to talk. Okay, Nigerians will love to talk. Okay, so this is a time you need to look for those positive friends of yours, friends who would not mind listening to you. You know, even if you are angry, you know, or if you are frustrated, a friend that will listen to your frustration, a friend that will listen to your complaint. You're not angry at him or her. You're not, but you are complaining about your situation. You know, somebody that will, this is what social workers do, this is what psychologists do. We don't necessarily give you advice when you come to us, but what we do is listen to your problem. Because when there's it is empowering when you feel listened to, when you feel heard, when you feel that okay, I've spoken to somebody and I've been heard. You know, it's have some way of impacting your health, you know, making you feel a little bit important at a time like this. So if you have friends who are always talking, they don't listen to you, this is time to you sever your relationship a little bit from them. Okay, you right now you need people who will listen to you, people who would understand that you are in a difficult situation, people who would understand that you are in a peculiar situation, that you need a little bit of encouragement. You need people to boost your ego, not people that will do. If you have a wife in Nigeria or a girlfriend in Nigeria and it's calling you all the time, and the landlord will come, and can you come will come, and it's giving you more trouble. If possible, block that person. If you have told that person this is my situation, yes, I mean this
Correct.
is, I said earlier that this is
Yes.
the time to be selfish. Okay,
Yes.
so
Mm-hmm.
if that
Mm-hmm.
person is not listening, is not understanding, despite you, even if it is your wife, okay, because if you die, the woman go marry another person.
You got the
That's just
Mario.
the truth. And if you are a woman, if your husband and they disturb you from Nigeria or from wherever, if he's not listening, block him temporarily. Okay, I say temporarily for the meantime, you know, because he's
Temporarily.
not trying to understand. Right now, it is people that would understand that you are in a peculiar situation. Those are the people that you need. Those are the people. Even if it is one person, that person is enough. If it is two people that you have, that those two people are enough. All right. So you need to avoid a lot of things and prioritize yourself for now. You are important. You are the most important person in the world at this moment because you need to survive, and we need you to survive. We can all survive this particular situation, but you need to prioritize yourself in order for you to to be able to do that. I have a lot more, but for now, let me pause so that the anchor maybe might want to. If you want me to continue in a few minutes, I can
If
continue. But
anyone
then,
has
Yeah,
any
please
question,
continue.
you can ask.
Please continue. And our friends that are watching us, you can help us to share this video, please. It will help a lot of people that will be watching it. And if you have questions, you can drop them in the comment section. We'll be attending to them. And if you want to call into, the number is there. Please continue your thought for a while, Mr. Paul. Then we'll come back.
oh, okay. So, one more thing that I mean, another thing that I would want to say is that you should go out. Like my brother here said earlier that I mean, Tosin invited him to go out. Go out. See, the process of preparing, getting ready to go out alone is medicinal to your health, to your mental health. Getting ready. Oh, we are going out today. We are going to Dubai. Even if you don't have money to get inside, just go around and walk around in that environment. Good that you are in the UAE where there are several places that you can go and just feed your eye. Go to the mall, walk around in the mall. Don't walk where they will suspect you as a thief, or just walk around where it is allowed to walk around. Get dressed. The fact that you are getting dressed, brushing your teeth, with Nigerians, we know how to get dressed now. Combing your hair and putting whatever ointment you use, cream your body, wash up very well, dust that's your shoe, you know dust it, clean it, and all of those process, your mind is racing and preparing that, okay, we are going out today. That is also therapeutic for your body. That's very, very important. One thing, another thing that I have here. Okay, aha. Now, a lot of, if you are religious, please block your ear for the main for the few for a few seconds.
Yes, yes, I know it.
You see, a lot of our brothers might not be able to. You cannot afford women these days. Many UAE is women, dry. Okay, so if you are in a room, or you have what do you call it, bed space, Abby, where you cover your bed space. If you feel like, okay, you're thinking about women too much, you can masturbate small. Okay, don't do it too much, but just it's okay for the meantime if it keeps you going, if it keeps you alive, because I know that this can actually be it can also help calm your nerve for the meantime. A lot of Nigerians, this one, no, don't masturbate, and don't mind them. Sex is sex, whether you are doing with somebody or you are doing it alone. Okay, so if it especially, this is especially for male, and I don't want to be let somebody not say, okay, maybe this guy is talking about male alone. For women also, because I've discussed with women, a lot of women would say women also feel, they also feel sexual sexual deprived in the UAE too. So take care of yourself as much as you can do. Talk to somebody. Don't be alone. Don't die alone. Okay, you can survive this. We can beat this situation together. All right, and maybe later we can do about 2 minute or 3 minute meditation, even while we are on live video. We can do it. So maybe I'll come back to do that.
Yeah, you have really hit that hard. That being around people, being around software, especially if you're a man, being around software can ease the tension. And we just need to hit the tension. Especially, I want to make emphasis on going out. I am a going out person. And what I discover is this in my journey of video making and relating to other video creators. I discovered that you don't need much more money to enjoy your life, especially when you are based in UAE. Forget anywhere you are in UAE, any emirate you are in UAE. You don't need much money. I used to be, I not I used to, I am a great football lover. That years back when I was in high institution, decades back, I almost lost my life going to watch Premier League in the midnight. That I have stitches on my head, on my hide lid here. I broke my shoulder. I'm a great football lover. Now I was in Alain, Abu Dhabi. Do you know that going to stadium to watch live football match doesn't cost you much? You pay 10 dirham, 20 dirham to watch football in the stadium, and the feeling is heavenly. Now, you can, another thing is knowledge is power. You can go on the internet, just check activities you can do in UAE for free. There is a whole lot of activities you can do in this country that are absolutely free. A lot of places you can visit, they are free. The other one, Prof was talking about is spending 1 dirham. Things you can buy with as little as 1 dirham in UAE. We have a call here. I hope it is. Hello, boss. Good afternoon.
I just have to call you.
I don't know, say now you call me. Who are you? You want to contribute to the show?
Are you the show?
Yeah, I'm on the show now.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was calling to get updates regarding Emirates Airline.
Yeah, just start operation now.
Okay, our flights took off to Nigeria yesterday and today, right?
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk later.
I don't have to do the show now.
We are live now. Please join us. And we are discussing important issue, mental health.
I contribute with you.
You said?
I think contribute. Now, pitching I want you to contribute with pitching.
Yeah, you feel contribute. You did watch us before? Abi you go contribute later, abi na now.
I contribute now, not the watch now, I just contribute.
Oh, what do you want to contribute? I dey hear you. Fire on.
Yeah, I want to talk about this. We talk about human.
Can you speak up?
Yeah, mental health.
Mental health. So I want to say the reason why Nigeria gets stuck in UAE because of our embassy. Okay, because they not give us updates. So most people now use their money for visa and other things, and of which embassy promised them they will resolve the issue as soon as possible. And they believe embassy, and they get stuck in UAE. Now they spend their money for visa and visa renewing, and they spend all their money. They can't go back home, and they are stuck in UAE. With that, their mental health is very, very important. If they can send us flights, they can evacuate some people from UAE. It is better because now most people are suffering in UAE. I see so many people today. So many people are suffering in UAE. Okay, so if they can give us flights, they should give us flights and evacuate Nigerians. We are Nigerians. We are not outsiders. We are not UAE. So let them come to our aid. We are begging them now. They should please send flights and evacuate Nigerians in UAE. If UAE cannot give us jobs, so let them evacuate Nigerians.
Okay.
So that is my contribution.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Stay tuned. The show continues.
Okay,
Yeah, as I was saying, you don't need a lot of money to enjoy yourself in the UAE. You can check places. There's a lot of places you can visit for free. We went for boat ride, for boat cruise at Al Gubeba. It is only 1 dirham. With only 1 dirham, you can ride boat for like 7 to 10 minutes on the sea, and you are enjoying the boat cruise. So you don't need a lot of money to enjoy. I used to tell people that one of the benefits we have as resident in UAE is that everywhere here you can take picture and it is beautiful. Everywhere here you can take picture and the picture is very nice. So go out, take picture. Okay. Okay. I got that, madam. So go out, take picture. Sometime I take picture, people see my picture, they don't, I will say overtaking, no, they solve problem. Better days are coming. So if you kill yourself with thinking, when better days come, where will you be? Don't go and be like that people, Mrs. Esther say they are walking up and down and they don't have where to go.
I'm
So,
telling you, don't
please,
be like
friends,
them.
let us go out, dress up. dress up, wear good outfits, go out, go to places. Some of these places, sometimes I don't have money. I'll go to big hotels, five-star hotels. See, the fact that you are dressing nicely and you are smelling nice, and some of them know that they know the Nigerian accent, so they know that Nigeria are coming here. They are heavy spenders. I tell them, I want to see your rooms. I want to make an inquiry about your rooms. I have guests coming next week. I just look around, take pictures, and everywhere is looking nice, and I get relief of my stress. So sometimes you can go to the mall, look around, window shop, take pictures of clothes. You will buy them when money comes. Go to shops. Some of these people will even spray you perfume for free. So take it. Some people, if they want to spray, they say, no, don't spray me perfume. No, take that perfume. Smell nice. Go to Carrefour, look around, look at what people are doing. All this will help us. See, the more you sit down in your bed, the more you sit down in your home, the more depression will keep pressing you down. I noticed this when I used to have sinus. When I'm lying down on my bed, I feel sick, my nose is completely blocked. But when I just dress up, go out, I just feel like I just realize that all the time I spend outside, my nose are open, not blocked. So when I discovered this, all the time I want to go out so that I can enjoy good breath. So please, let us always go out. It is important. Mingle with people, mingle with friends, go to parks. Some of these parks, they have activities also where you can play football, you can play volleyball, you can play basketball. Let us go to the parks. The government here make a lot of recreation center that are free for people to go to. Free. So even if nobody is bringing ball to the park, you get ball. 10 dirham, 1 to 10, day to day shop. They are selling football there. Buy ball, get a badminton racket, play badminton, go to the beach. The beach is free. Go to the beach, swim. You will see also some fine ladies there, just to ease yourself. This time we must live and not die. We should start forming actor and that we are strong, we are strong. Oga, we are not strong. Oh. We need to watch ourselves. If you think you are strong, the report we had from Abu Dhabi, there's a guy that just died some days ago, may his soul rest in peace. He died of heart attack. The report from the family is that he's been sick for a while, he's complaining he lost his job and all that. If you see his physique, you know you are not strong. He's a bouncer and he's fit. He's tall and huge. But when depression comes, the size of the body does not matter. The only thing that matters is how you can carry yourself, how you can how you can lift yourself from that situation. The pressure is real. So like Mr. Paul say, you need people to talk to, you need people to vent out to, and that's one of the
People of
reasons we
trust.
have made this show. That's one of the reasons we have made this show, so that people can have those to talk with. And we thank God because the result is coming there. Sometime call is waking me up 6 a.m. in the morning. Somebody is just watching it. I say, are you live now? I say, well, it's 6 a.m. We cannot be live. What happened? Some people will call in the night, and you in their background you'll be hearing madam voice in their background, and they will say, I'm just watching your video now. Are you live? I'm not live. I want to contribute. Okay, I'm listening. Please talk. So we need people to talk with. The number is on the screen. You can call me anytime. But now I'm trying to switch off my phone at midnight because they're disturbing my sleep.
No, really, if you can't talk to Citizen Tosin, you can talk to Eclipse. He's on night duty. So
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
worry, he's awake. And
Eclipse
he's
is on
very
night
good at
duty.
talking to people. Really, I tell you guys, I'm a victim of I was, don't let me say I am right now. I look at he's here. I did the live section. I will call him. I'll be crying. He knows the right thing. I don't know, maybe he's a like with the sir, what did he used to call all those people? Is it what did you used to call them? Is it psychologist or what do you used to call them? Say, I don't know. He has his good choice of words. He knows the right thing to tell you at that
We have
moment.
a caller, please. Madam,
Okay.
Uh,
please hold your thought. We have a caller. Hello, boss. Please, what's your name? Where are you calling from and your contribution?
Good afternoon, I believe. Yeah, good afternoon.
Good
Can you
afternoon.
speak up,
Welcome to
please?
the show.
My name is Joe. Let me just
Can you speak up?
abbreviate it like that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm calling first of all to encourage what you are doing, and you and the team. It's really encouraging. You know,
Thank you.
this is one aspect of life that Nigerians don't really take care of: mental health. You know, we always neglect this part of our lives, and you know, we can see the effect in how people die. You know, they will just tell you this person sleep and he couldn't wake up the next morning. And just like the example you just gave now. So thank you so much, and thank you for the subsequent shows you've been making. I've been trying to follow as much as I can. The one you did yesterday also was very encouraging. So thank you to everyone of everyone that is contributing to this. So
Thank you for the encouragement.
to contribute my little quota to the topic for today.
Okay.
Even though I would have wished to call yesterday to add my own token as well, but let me contribute to the one you are talking about today, which is mental health, and you know. So my own little contribution is that you know, as an individual, there is a way you can discover yourself and know what makes you happy.
Okay.
You know, and as an individual, we have specific things that makes us happy.
Yeah,
Never
that's right.
trade that thing for anything. Never trade it for anything. Whatever will be an hindrance to what makes you happy, try to cut it off. Okay. For some of us, our what makes us happy is probably going out. For me personally, what makes me happy is traveling.
Okay.
I love traveling, and you know, I always put my energy in it. Okay, I know that I try to make inquiries about traveling, and it has been yielding. You know, so for some people, for me, I really am an indoor person. Even when I travel, most times I don't go out. Even to countries, people would, you know, expect you to go out in those countries, being that the fact that you are privileged to be there. When I travel, I prefer to stay in my hotel. So, but it gives me joy that I'm traveling around the world. So discover what makes you happy and invest your energy in it. You know, it's just like discovering your purpose. When you are doing it, you don't feel tired. You know, you always have energy. You always push more for more of it. So self-discovery and knowing the source of happiness is very important in this situation. Then, you know, Nigerians, we have a habit of climbing the ladder and drawing people along with us. We know we are still trying to survive, but in our survival, we want to satisfy everyone that is around us. It cannot work. You are not El Shaddai. You cannot provide for everybody. You know, you will see some of our Nigerian guys, they are living on 1,000 dirham salary, 2,000 dirham salary, and they want to be catering for someone in Nigeria that is asking them for 50,000 naira, 60,000 naira, 70,000 naira. It cannot work. People like that can never be balanced.
Work.
You can never be balanced. Even if the Bible tells us to, or even in the Muslim way, we give zakat or what I don't know. Yeah, but
the Bible says we should love our neighbor as ourselves, not more than ourselves.
Not more than exactly. So even in our giving, we should apply wisdom. If you are giving more than 20-30% of your income, you are just a waster. Because there is bread and there is seed in all salary we get. If we are eating both our seed and our bread, then we will remain in poverty. It doesn't matter how you are spending it. Maybe you are giving it out. Maybe you are helping people. Once you are eating your bread and your seed, you will remain in poverty. So we should cultivate the habit of saving. I was giving a scenario to someone some days ago. I said, if you are earning 2,000 dirhams, why not be saving? Because I've done it before. When I was earning 3,000 dirhams, I was saving 2,000 dirhams. And I will still pay my house rent from the remaining 1,000 dirhams. I will pay my house rent and I will still eat. So if you're earning 2,000 dirhams, save 1,000 dirhams, send it to Naira. If you cannot save it in dirhams, send it to Naira, save it for 1 year. You have more than $1 million in your account. That more than $1 million, if you do that for 2 years, if you go to Nigeria and apply for any country visa, it will be difficult not to get it. But then we will work for 5 years. We will say we are not having anything. Okay, we understand some people are earning like 800 dirhams. If you, whatever you can save, just save it. Because at the end of the day, in a long time, you will have something to fall back on. So let's stop this habit of we are earning little, and out of this little, we are putting the load of our entire family on our head. Some people will fight you. Some people will hate you. But then, when you achieve something greater, you will be able to help much people. If you don't achieve anything greater, all of you will just be on the same level. And you will be surprised that people you are helping are even growing than you.
That's the point.
So we need to open our mind. We need to wise up. This land is not a place we can sit and, put hands in our pocket and be, this land must teach us a lesson that we must stand up, especially people that are still having their job now. You don't say, it hasn't reached me, my brother. This is the best time to plan for the next Japa. So let's just open our minds. I know if we put our hearts to it, God will help us. We cannot just be sleeping and waking up and expect things to change.
Yeah.
We put in a different input, then the result will be different. This is just my own little contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. There's so much accolade for you on the comment section. Thank you, the caller. Thank you, the caller. Thank you very much. You have really give great insight on this subject matter. Thank you for your call, Mr. Joe.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Maybe,
Have a
sir,
nice
I'm going to say something. Maybe one of these our shows, spending the time that we'll have this thing sorted out, we'll have to make one show. Maybe we'll make it a comedy show where people will come and laugh. Really. Or we just have to call people that guy, people should come and start saying things that will make people laugh. Or we just do to broadcast
We
what
are
is
laughing
this one?
already, but you
A
ran away that time
comedy.
when Mr. Paul mentioned touching people by
No,
themselves.
no,
So big.
I went to laugh at the back of the camera.
Okay, Madam want to go and
No,
implement
see,
that fast. We are still on the show.
it's it's going to really. I feel that we should do that one of the days. We should just talk about something serious. Let's just come
Yeah,
online and let's see people. Guys, come, we want to talk. Let's gist. Let's talk one on one. All right. So people will come
or
and they
probably
will
we
explain.
organize an hangout for people in the park. We have many
Yeah,
parks in
yeah. At
Dubai that
least
are
it's not like
free.
Nigeria where you have to pay 1,000 naira to enter beach. I mean, you have to
Yeah,
pay 2,000 naira
the
to climb
beach side
donkeys and
is
all of that.
free. The
Yes.
parks are free. People can go there, come together, gist, talk, share experience, network among themselves. If there are cup of tea to drink, we drink that. If
Someone
there's no
just
cup
said
of
something. They
tea,
said, let's have Zoom meeting. We can actually have a Zoom meeting also. Just Zoom meeting. Maybe it won't be more than 30 minutes. Let's,
don't worry. As the show continues today, we were planning to go to that's the second topic. Now maybe we should go into the second topic. Or
I think
Mr. Paul, do
Citizen
you have
David wants to say
something?
something. Citizen David wants to say something quickly.
Citizen David, before you, hello, are you there? Citizen David,
He left.
All right,
are you
guys.
there? I know you are in a hurry to go out. Please,
Yeah,
if you have
I'm
something to say, go ahead.
actually. I just want to say thank you to our audience and thank you for following us. please make sure you make good of this show. Um, take the good advice. I love the last speaker. He gave a very good insight. So make good of his advice and do follow it. I'm going now to get my daily
Awesome.
bread.
Awesome.
So, guys, I love you all. Thank you so much.
He wants to go and kill his depression.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, boss, for being part of the show today. Do have a nice day. Thank you. The show
Bye. We miss
continues.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Citizen David will be going out now, but we will continue the show because the subject matter we are discussing is very crucial.
Very
It's very
interesting as
crucial
well.
in the sense that a lot of people might not die completely, like we have had in the case of some people die completely, but some people might die internal death. That even when things begin to get back to normal, to fix that will be forever. So, but we can stop that before it gets worsened. Before things will getting worsened, we can stop that. So everyone should pay attention to their mental health. Everyone should pay attention to their physical health to know what is good for you. If you are the going out type, if you are the guy type that like to listen to music, some other people like to watch seasonal movie. So about for me, I think going out is the best because you get to see different view, different things,
Just
and
let's even talk about those people that, like somebody said in the comment section, that she does not even go out. She does not even know the streets. I don't know the
I
places
know a
in the
lot of
street.
people like that. They don't
Yeah,
go out.
me as well. I don't go out. All right. But guys, also something I'll make you to understand that depression does not only lead to being a psychiatric patient. Not
Okay.
Depression does not only lead to that. Depression kills your brain cells. When you are depressed for too long, you see that the oblongata, the medulla oblongata, every other cells of the brain, they start malfunction. Like it's not like they will malfunction like someone who is mad, but their functions. Because by the time if you're a person that used to be very smart, you just notice that after some time, the things you can assimilate within minutes, it
Hmm,
starts taking you hours before you get used to it.
hmm.
Okay, don't right now. We don't let us welcome ourselves with depression. If you are not the outgoing type like me, watch movies. Okay, and someone left.
I think
What?
that was a mistake. Maybe we join back.
Oh, okay. Try to watch movies, see movie, take coffee, take tea. Really, coffee, tea. That's why we're even making this thing cup of tea now. Take your cup of tea. Cup of tea is really good when you are depressed. Take your cup of tea. It's if you don't go out like me, as I said, once in a while, take your cup of tea, play some nice music, and walk around your what's that? Your building, if it's the road to your house, speak to friends. See, even those friends that you used to stay away from, if you feel they are good people with positive mind, talk to them, speak out, really. So I
Yeah,
think
it is
is
good to speak out this time. Anything you are passing through, share with people. A problem share is half solved. Somebody's asking for the WhatsApp group. There's a number that is going on the screen there. There's a number for Bolton to call into the show. That is my number. The other number is for WhatsApp. That is Citizen Davis' number. So you can chat him with that number. It will add you to the WhatsApp group. You can chat him with that number. The other number, it will add it to the WhatsApp group. Mr. Paul, you want to respond to some of the comment that is popping up? Please, your thought on them, please.
Okay, thank you. Since I talked about people, uh, masturbating, I have seen some comments, and I understand it because it's a Nigerian gathering. You see, let me take you back to a few years ago when I went back to school. So my professor was talking about we're talking about social issues that affect the youths. And somebody said, I don't know, maybe it was me that mentioned masturbation or something. And they looked at me like this, strange. And I was wondering what is wrong with these people, he got my attention. I mean, the professor, and he asked, at what time is masturbation too much? At what time is too much? Whatever it is that you do in excess, even if you drink water too much. That was the time I was drinking water too much because I had read so much about how good water is. So I drink. No, don't say, my keg now. While I was in school, I drink with keg, and I drink at least three of that every day. So even when I don't need to drink water, I drink water. So it was becoming too much, and it was evident. Okay,
Mm,
so the thing is that when it is too much, sex is sex. That's just the truth. People can say, "Oh, it is bad. Oh, it is not good." Oh, I have teach it. I've preached it before that it is
mm,
not good. But the truth is, can you show me an evidence of it not good? If somebody
okay.
is sexually active, people, men of our age who are sexually active before, and a situation happens suddenly, they are caught up in a particular place. Do you know how our forefathers, how they survived? I was telling somebody, I was discussing somebody sometimes ago. This is just picking our brain, just thinking. How do men in Africa, when our parents were men and women, they usually just cover their private part with some small leaves. How did they have sex before? They meet themselves under the tree, and just people have the thing sharp, sharp. Everybody continue their journey. That's how it is. Let's not deceive ourselves. That's why I said, if you are a religious person, you can close your ear. You can pretend not to hear it. It's not for everybody. It's just for a few people. This is something that is being researched, that is based on knowledge. If you can show me how it affects a person, how it can damage, how it can have a negative impact. Show me, not just saying it does not, it is not only people that think like us are in the world. There are over 7 billion people on earth today. So it's only in our gathering you find out people say, oh, this is not good. It's like my sister says, some people can die and their spirit is still walking around. It is among us that we believe in all these kind of things, but in actual fact it doesn't exist. These are things that they told us and we believed in it. Just like some of these things that our mommy Gio, our popular mommy Gio has been saying, that if you say hello, you will not make heaven.
Hi, God.
So,
Mommy Gio came to Dubai
I
and she was
am,
flexing life. Oh,
yes, now I am a researcher. I believe in science. I believe in fact. I also believe in God. But then, don't say I have preached this thing before. If I have a page that I used to preach all of these things before, but knowledge supersedes it. If you bring a superior knowledge, I would agree with you. Okay, if you bring a superior fact, I will agree with you. But until then, people are we I mean, people in Nigeria, everybody is having sex, but nobody is talking about it. Everybody go to Sunday on church and lift the holy hands, and we pretend as if it has never happened. We've never had sex before, but then, you know, you have people like me talking about it because it's no big deal, you
mm,
know. So now I love the caller who called earlier and talking about, if it's like he has seen my note here, because I made a note. I wrote that at a time like this is when you can actually pursue your passion. It's a time when you are alone. Use it as a time of me alone. I had an experience 2 years ago. I was to visit my wife here. In 2020, I had booked my visa, and this was a time when we were broke. My wife was broke. My wife was also affected by the job loss. So I have no money. I had to raise money for visa, for ticket, and then I packed everything. In fact, I've even given out my house. Tell my landlord, say I'm not doing again. I've shared my load, you know, and they packed my bag, and then I got to the airport and they say, "Okay, you're not going anywhere." Oh." Ha. I'm telling you, after they had told me, after that plane, I'd seen that plane left in that airport. I was still there. for like 1 hour, just walking around. I was lost, just like my sister was saying that she was lost. I was just walking around the airport as if something would happen, that would just transport me to Abu Dhabi, that by miracle. I was just walking around and walking around. I didn't know. I didn't even know where to go because I had given the key to the landlord saying I'm not renting again. I thought I was going. My wife had gone to book some restaurant for her husband's birthday.
Oh,
I inform my friends that her husband is coming and they are going to celebrate my birthday, which was supposed to be a surprise. you know. And then I called my wife at the airport. I say, it's not happening. They won't let me go. Man, you can't imagine. But there and then after a while, after about 2 hours, I just began to, what should I do? So I booked Uber back to one Nigerian guy, one young boy who was always coming to me. So I went back to his room that day. I began to call my friends because I was thinking, okay, maybe it was because I booked a flight ticket that is not a UAE national airline. So let me book Emirates airline. If I book Emirates airline, I begin to call my friends. Can you arrange me $50, $20? Any amount. But then I now found out that it's not even about the airline; it's about the restrictions. So I just had to accept fate. You understand? But I looked inward. What can I use this period to do? You see, that time I became more serious about opinion sharers. Even though it caused a lot of issues between me and my wife because I was calling less, she was calling less. We're talking less. But I focused on some other thing that I was passionate about. So, and between now and then, I developed many ideas. I've worked on many things that I'm passionate about that I could do. So I wrote here on my note. What would you do? What will you do that you would enjoy, even if you will not get paid? This is a time you think about it. What is it that you can do that will benefit other people? That's one thing that you need to put in mind. Whatever it is that you do, like what Tosi is doing now with keep saying opinion sharers. Anyway, go check out opinion sharers, okay, if you have not. So, like what Tosi is doing with a cup of tea or my cup of tea, what is it that you will do that will benefit other people, that you will enjoy, that will give you some level of satisfaction, So, even if they don't pay you, this is the time you think about it. Take a pen and paper. I'm always going with my pen and paper, Take a pen and paper, write it down. I remember there is a psalm that talked about writing it down.
yes.
Write it down, write the idea down, whatever it is that you think you might be able to do, that it doesn't require money, because people are always talk, oh, I don't have money, I might have a big idea but there's no money. No, that idea that requires money to be implemented is not idea. At least it's
Mm,
not an idea for this time. Whatever it is, that you can do that doesn't really require money, or even if it requires money, it might need time to plan to design it. This is time you design it. This is the time you search for YouTube videos. There's virtually almost nothing you want to invent now that somebody has not written about, somebody
that's
has
true.
researched about it, somebody has even made a video about it, or somebody has published an article about it. So go to the internet and Google that your idea, even if it is crazy, even if it doesn't really but at least if it can assist somebody, this is something that you want to do at a time like this. And the last but not the least is what that guy also talked about, is that people should know when you are coming to the UAE, especially if you don't have a master's degree in something, in science, in the STEM, or something that or teaching. Coming to UAE, you should know, if you are not a nurse, you are not a doctor, you are not engaged as a professional currently in the UAE, you should know that the UAE is a place you come for temporarily. Like he said, it's a place where you come to and begin to plan the next line of Japa.
Mm,
You know
yes.
why? Nigerians are always thinking of advancing. So, and in the UAE is a place where you are, and it's not. I'm not downgrading the country, but I'm just saying based on who we are as Nigerians, especially those of us from the south. You want to go to a place, you want to be working and any small, begin to plan for a bigger opportunity. You want to develop, you want to quickly do a course, but it's not easy. You know that. I before I went to India to go to school. I went and make inquiry about a university here. Per semester, it was 77,000 dirham at that time. So what was I doing to be able to afford it? So you have to begin to look at, okay, what can I do? you know, how much can I save? Like that guy said, you have to really be selfish. And I see a guy who said, "Oh, I cannot be selfish to my mom." I agree with you. You cannot be selfish to your mom. But at the same time, if that is what you would need to be able to get to your next level in life, you probably need to do it.
If
To
that
stay
This
person
is
alive.
explains to his mother that I have better plans for you tomorrow, the mother will understand. There is no stupid mother.
That's it. So it's a time you plan for yourself. In the last 5 years alone, I guess I need to share this so that somebody might, maybe it might help someone. In the last 5 years alone, I have done a bachelor's program. I'm completing a master's program right currently now in a new career altogether. So this is what you can do if you plan it. So use this time to plan, knowing that the UAE, unless you are an engineer who has been hired by ADNOC, or you are a doctor who is working in a medical profession, or you
The
are a nurse
UAE
who can
government.
quickly, or
UAE
you are
government,
working with
not
you.
private hospital, or UAE government.
Oh, so see, I know an Indian woman who worked with my wife. She was already 60 something. Had worked with a government hospital as a nurse, as a registered nurse. So an Indian, a Kerala woman. So she was already 60, or maybe about 60 or thereabout. Well, after she had resigned, she needed to come to a nursery school where my wife was working as a nurse. And those people, because she doesn't have the strength anymore, they had to let her go. Sometimes they will say they cut her salary. They say she doesn't have strength because the nursery has a upstairs, is a story building. So she has to be climbing up and down, carrying babies up and down. She couldn't do it. So this woman had to be going back to India where she has not lived in the last 29 years. You know, Maybe they have a house there, like many of us will have house in our village now, but we have not lived there. Imagine somebody to now say, after I go old now, let me go and move back to the village. We have not lived for how many years? So she will have to be doing three month visa. So that's why I told my wife, I said, see, this place is a temporary place. Me and
Yeah.
Tosin, we have discussed it over and over again. If if you are here and you're a young guy, a young woman who that, okay, I could be better, then use it as just a mere stepping stone. That's before I become I talk too much. Thank you.
A counselor.
Yeah, we should start seeing this place as a gateway to better days. And talking about seeking for things that are our passion this time and that will help us is very important. It is very important because you see, when you are not working and you are just at home, your days will just be going. You just discover that you are just sleeping, eating, waking up, and sleeping. This is just going, and there's really nothing to account for it. But looking in depth and searching for what is your passion, what are those things you love doing, and during this work permit, I learned video editing, video creation master course with the NAS Academy during this time, and doing some videos also, and what we are doing now just to let people come vent out what they are passing through, let them call in, let them have a number, call in, talk to us, because we also discover we don't have a listening government. We don't have a listening government. We have government that deceive people. The Nigerian government, if you go to them now, they will say, don't worry, they will lift it. Like the first caller said, they will lift it, but they are not lifting it. If you're watching us, please help us share this video. We are talking about mental health. I see in the comment section a lot of people are asking, talk about work permit now. What is the update on work permit? We will talk
From
about work
Toby,
permit.
take care of your mental health first. If you are
Yeah,
mentally
so
stable, you can focus.
we might not be here every day talking about work permit, because if we don't have a genuine information, we don't like to share them. Now, the only information we have for now is that the flight has resumed between Nigeria and UAE. I think we have a caller already also. So today we are talking about mental health because people are dying already. So we don't want more of our people to die. We want you to be in good health. We have a caller. Let's listen. Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes,
How
sir.
are you, sir?
I'm fine. What's
Yep.
the name, please?
Yeah, my name is Bonnie.
Bumi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, your name, please, and well, Emirates you're calling from.
Bonnie, I'm calling from Emirates of Sharjah.
Okay, Mr. Bumi, your contribution, please. You're live.
Yeah. Just now I patched in on the program on Facebook.
Okay.
In the topic, I saw it the visitation regarding the embassy.
Yes, we
Please,
are still going to.
what is the? Is it that you have visited the embassy or you are planning to visit?
Before now we have visited the embassy and the consulate a number of times, and before today also in our previous show we have said we'll be visiting on Monday, which is tomorrow, but today we want to give update on that, so please stay with us on the show. In a couple of minutes now I'm going to be talking about the visitation.
Okay. That's good. Kudos to you guys. Thank you for doing the good job.
Thank you very much for staying tuned.
Yep.
Okay, please hang on. Very soon we'll talk about the visitation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Tosin, as that call enter, this in Buhari when he said, "Are you visiting or what is it?" I be this whether they won't say, "If you go, I will kill you."
When he came to Expo, we were there with him now. Even they tried to arrest us, but they're not rich. God is on our side, and the good job we are doing is telling on us. So we are not against them. We are not against Nigerian government or the consulate or the embassy. We are not against them. What we are just doing is that we are projecting the
Asking for
problem.
our right. Yeah.
We are projecting the problem to them so that they will know there's a problem and they should tackle it just for them to do their job. We don't have any problem with any individuals. We are just citizens and demanding that we enjoy our life as normal citizens will do. So we don't have problem with them. If they ask us to come now, I'll be on the next train to the consulate. No problem. We will be there. So let's give updates. Help us to share this video, please. It is very important. You help us share this video. And for talking about visitation, before we move to the next topic, do we have anything to say on regarding mental health, or we revisit mental health,
I
or
think
we
that's
just
okay.
move on? Okay. Uh, Regarding the visitation, in the previous show, we have talked about we going to the embassy on Monday, the embassy in Abu Dhabi and consulate in Dubai on Monday. We're going there to ask them what is the latest because Emirates has started. But in consultation over the last couple of hours, we have been in consultation with ourselves. We are talking and deliberating on the visit, and though we have a lot of turnout of people that are ready to go with us, like the last caller also, but I want to tell us that the resolution we reached on is that we should hold on the visitation, and that the visitation will not happen tomorrow. Now, the reason is this: we like as we are citizens and holding our government accountable to their responsibility, to be responsible to their responsibility, we should also be reasonable in our demands. Emirates Airline had just began operation to Nigeria
Just
yesterday,
yesterday.
and there was flight yesterday. There was flight today also. So we are shifting the visitation to embassy and to the consulate to next week Monday. So we want to give them this space of 1 week to see if the work permit will be resolved or no. So if the work permit is not resolved by next week Monday, we'll be having a tea party Everybody
Yeah,
is coming to the
you
embassy,
see
and
Esther Ojude.
the hangout will be there. So we will bring music. We will come with speakers, bring music, or bring cup of tea or whatever we want to bring, just
Cup
to
of
go to
coffee.
our home, because the embassy is our home, the
Yeah.
consulate is our home. We are not going there to fight anybody. And if you come there to fight, we are the one. We will come there with rope. If you want to
As
make
well,
violence, we will tie you. Citizens arrest, we are going to tie you and call police to come and take you away. If you want to cause darudapo, you want to cause violence, we are not going there for violence. We just want to go and talk to our representatives. They are our representatives. They are answerable to us. The consular in Dubai and the ambassador in Abu Dhabi, they are answerable to us, the citizens. And also from the High Commission, we have letter from High Commission to always go there. So in case you want to come join us, don't get scared. Some people
there
they
is free coffee. Oh, it will make your mental health stable.
yeah, some people will get scared that I don't go. If you go, police will no, nothing like police. No. We have a letter from the Nigeria in Diaspora Commission from Madam Abike Dabiri. We have a letter from her that we should be going to the embassy and the consulate always to seek for update regarding this issue. So we are not just going there as tout, we are going as responsible citizens with the letter we have with us that we can visit there at any time. And we are not going there to cause trouble. We are going there to demand that the situation should be attended to, and that this is their job. They should do their job well. So for now, we are not going. We have a caller here. Hello, good afternoon, sir. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. It's not saying anything. So the visitation to embassy and the consulate will be, it will not happen again tomorrow. It will coming up next week, Monday. Next week, Monday. We want to give them a space of 1 week since the Emirate Airline will resume uh, flying to Nigeria. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Please speak louder. I'm fine.
Okay, my name is Justice.
Hello.
Okay, hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Please, the device you are watching us from, you might want to turn down the volume of the device you are watching us from.
Okay, you can hear me now?
Very clearly, please. Mr. Justice, your contribution, please.
Okay, I have been following you on Facebook and WhatsApp. And,
very good. God bless you.
Bless you too, my brother. And my contribution is that, I have been here in Dubai for over 6 years. Oh. And this is my first experience having all this kind of issue, being a Nigerian and this work permit. I felt bad what Nigerian people are going through a lot in Dubai. Oh. So my contribution is that, Nigerian government, they don't take action. They don't take action for something. They think that, they are there in office and they don't feel like taking action for their citizens. And which I felt bad whenever, something are happening to Nigerians and they can never wake up and, do something about their citizen. So what I try to say is that, because I'm watching you live and, these people need to visit. Okay. I can even volunteer myself to be there. Okay. So they need to visit. We need to visit them and know what they are doing about it. Okay. You understand? Yes. So that is what I felt. Because because you can also see what is going on everywhere. People are losing their jobs, but we keep quiet like that. They will keep doing the same thing because they can never do anything faster only if we take action on it. You are right. So this is my number. Anytime you guys want to, I will also be following you on Facebook. Anytime you guys want to visit there, I can also volunteer myself. I will be there. It's not by causing violence, but we need to do it faster because I don't see something that will make them, since getting to 6 to 7 months, they cannot resolve this issue.
It's taking longer. Are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I'm not in the WhatsApp, but I chatted the other of your friend. I forgot his name. I told him to add me. Yes.
He will add you. He will add you to the group. And if he's not doing that, probably he's at work. Just remind him by midnight today.
Okay, I'm going to also chat him up in the night. I will tell him to add me on the group.
Yes, he will add it to the group, and we will give updates on the group on next visitation to the head office, to the embassy or the consulate.
Okay, because that is very nice. If we all we come together, we go in the group, they will see the masses of people that went there, so they will know that this thing is not an easy thing. People are suffering, so they need to resolve the issue.
You are right. You are right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Do have a nice day.
And you too, boss. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Bye, sir.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I love people like this. The caller is ginger to go to embassy. Yeah, we are also ginger to go to the embassy. For me, I can go every day if I feel like. But
you have to be diplomatic.
yeah, we have to be diplomatic. We have to be reasonable in our approach also. So okay, somebody is asking something here. Please, sir, I want the guest speaker to throw more light on the Dubai in temporary. What's that?
I want the speaker to throw more light on be in Dubai is temporary. And maybe he's trying to say he wants him to talk about not having Dubai as a permanent place. Why he said being in Dubai is temporal.
Okay. Please stay tuned. The guest speaker will talk about that. For now, let's give update on this. On the if you are not getting that, if you don't get it, forget about it.
I tell you, that's the answer I wanted to give. If
So if you don't get it, forget about it. So if you don't get that, forget about it.
No, actually, for some people, they feel Dubai is good for them to stay. We know we have individual thought.
No,
And
yeah. So that is
goals.
why if he doesn't get it with that, he should just forget about it. We are not here to discourage anybody to stay over or not to stay over. But if you have not get it, forget about it. Forget about it. So we will move on. So that's the update on visitation to embassy and the consulate. We will hold on that for now, and we will follow up with happenings and the developments. We'll follow up on whatever is happening. We are aware now that flight has resumed fully from Nigeria to Dubai. So we keep following up, and as we have update also, I want to join. I want to join live. Somebody say wants to join live. You can call in. So we are following updates on that, and today has been a nice day. It's been fulfilled day. We have talked about mental health, which I think is very important. Tomorrow we'll be back with another exciting topic. We are here daily to have a conversation around the work permit ban that is happening. We are here daily to give updates on the work permit ban also, and to talk with ourselves. We create platform that people can talk to us, people can vent their anger to us, because we understand that when we have a lot on our head, we just need to vent it out, and we need people to have listening here to listen to us. So if you have a heavy heart or you have too much on your head and you need somebody to talk to, the number on your screen now, you can talk to us. You can talk to us via WhatsApp, WhatsApp message, and bolting calls. bolting call. The number is indicated already for bolting and WhatsApp. So you can talk to us. You can share whatever you're passing through with us. And I'm happy also to announce that for people staying in Allen, we have palliatives for you now. For people staying in Allen. So if you stay in Allen, or you have anybody staying in Allen uh, that have difficulties feeding themselves, they are affected by the work permit, and they need some kind of relief material. We got donations from some good Nigerians in our lane. So we want to disperse that within our lane also. No need to spend money on transporting it to other parts of the Emirates. And if you stay in Fujairah and you have challenges in what to eat and all that, and if you can also chat us on the number on your screen, or you chat Madam Esther. Have
They
you,
don't have
Mama?
my number now. My number is unknown. Just let them just chat the number there. Then
Okay,
nobody
let's
gets
chat the
call.
number on the screen and we will get you across to Madam Esther if you're in Fujairah and you need some material to support yourself. And presently, for those of us in our lane, tomorrow I will be making a video regarding that and drop the video on how you can contact us and who you will contact in our lane. We have our representatives in our lane already. They receive the donations, and this from tomorrow, this week, where we from the week we will start tomorrow, we start dispersing these palliatives, and so that it will get to people on time. Thank you very much for always coming by to support the show. If you are watching till now, that means this show is interesting. So why not share this with your friend? If you have shared before, share it again. Share it to the WhatsApp group you belong to. Share it to all those Nigerian groups you belong to on Facebook. This video will be helpful to anybody watching them. They will know how to take care of their mental health now. They will know that a little bit of masturbation is helpful now. And that's if they don't have money to Bolusho, to Bolusho and get
And one
massage
thing
with
I want
happy
to
ending.
include, sorry, I wanted
Because
to
there
add
is massage with happy ending also.
I don't even advise the Olosho because this is not the
Uh-huh.
time you want to get
Spend
STDs.
excess money.
Mhm.
Experience,
or
spend
or
more
or
money.
yes now, or you go get Happy's does not Happy doesn't get
Uh-huh.
treatment to no get
Okay.
cure.
So
Yeah, it's
instead,
worse.
you can
It's
help
worse than
yourself free
HIV.
of charge. But too much of everything is bad.
that's what
Too
I
much
just
of
want to say.
everything is bad. No, yeah,
Don't say
too much
because
of
we came
everything
here.
is bad.
Don't say because we came here to tell you that. Don't say because we are here telling you to do the things you like to do most. Then those of you that like to take alcohol, you now go and be bombarding yourself with alcohol, please.
Where is the money to
I'm,
even buy alcohol?
I'm not saying you shouldn't take alcohol. There's some people now.
Alcohol is not even good for us as Africans. It's not good for our heart.
So
Especially
if
if you
you
have
don't take,
possibility of having high blood pressure or diabetes, don't take alcohol at all.
don't
Take
say because we
water.
have come here to say go and be doing what you like to do most, then you now go and be bombarding yourself with alcohol because Nigerians our mentality.
And those of us that doesn't go out, let us find time to go out. We can still go out today.
Make
Today is
friends with
Sunday.
me, ladies. Make friends with me. I'll make you laugh. Ladies,
Okay.
so I'm being specific. Don't
Yeah,
come as a
ladies,
guy and
so don't come and send message to somebody's wife in the midnight. Oh. So ladies, please, Sister Tosin, whoa. Somebody is saying Sister Tosin. You are talking to me. Sister, which one is sister? I'm not sister. Oh. I be which one?
no, maybe they are thinking I'm the one that is toasting because
Okay.
maybe it's the one that drinks alcohol.
Oh, I
Sorry,
drink.
oh.
If you drink alcohol, to drink responsibly. Everything we'll do, let us do them responsibly. Let us be responsible in all our ways. Thank you, friends, for hanging out with us today on this show, My Cup of Tea. And I hope you have enjoyed the show today. Tomorrow we'll be back again with more exciting topic. We are here every day to give you update on work permit, and we are here every day also to hear you. We want you to call us, speak to us on what you're passing through. We are here with you. We identify with you. We are passing through the same thing you're passing through. That is why the thing they prepare us for body. So thank you, friends. It's been a nice time. Thank you to our panelists today, Mr. Paul. Thank you.
Thank
It's an
you.
honor to have you around, and especially to discuss this
Thank
nice topic.
you.
And Madam Esther too. Where's your glasses today?
I don't know. Today I just feel like freeing my eyes. Since I'm not reading anything today, let me use my eye. I'm
Okay,
not reading.
Mr. Paul don't like to freeze eyes.
Yes.
Okay, friends, thank you. It's been a very lively show today. Mr. Paul, you have a closing remark?
Well, I would just say let's keep taking care of ourselves. It's okay to be selfish to yourself. With yourself, it's you that is the most important person in the world at this moment. So practice self-love. Go out, call somebody that you know would listen to you, somebody that care about you, somebody that will listen to your stories, concerns, and worries. It's okay to be worried at a time like this. It's okay. And another thing I would say in closing is that you pay attention to your breathing. Okay, if you are breathing irregularly, because people don't just die. Okay,
Mm.
people don't just they say, we saw him yesterday and today is that. No, it didn't happen suddenly. Some things have been happening in the body that has been ignored over time. So if it become worse, even if you don't have health insurance, go to the hospital. Let's see, maybe they will reject you. If you are dying, you know, I'm just saying, I don't know how it is around here when it comes to not having health insurance, but then don't die in silence, please. Thank you. Maybe another time, if you invite me, we can do a little bit of yoga, even online. So, but for now,
Okay.
thank you very much. We'll talk again. Thanks for
Okay.
having me.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
my name is Faduma Biodun Paul. Go check out Opinion Share. So follow Opinion
Yeah.
Sharers, and I'm available on social media, all across the social media. Thank you very much.
Yeah, friends, check out Opinion Sharer on Facebook and on YouTube. Opinion Sharers are a platform where people come to share their opinion. So if you have opinion too, you can inbox Opinion Sharer. They will give you mic to talk and keep talking. Madam Esther, you want to say something before we end the
Me
show
self,
today?
gone very soon. I'll go and open my own talk show. Maybe I'll go and do women like Deborah or women like Elizabeth or women like
You
Esther.
are Esther. Why don't you do well like Esther?
Because the one all of you are having talk show, follow me on this one. I'm kind of thinking now, maybe now that I don't even have work. Let me go and be looking for talk show. I'll go and be doing. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, just chill for me. Thank you for joining
Guys,
us
follow
today.
Jugo.
Thanks for joining us today. I hope you guys had a lovely time. See you when we see you. We're gonna have a comedy day soon. Trust me, I will make you laugh. I will make you laugh.
Somebody say, I'm really happy with this word, bro. More blessing to you guys. Yeah, more blessing. And someone is asking for update on work permit ban. Work permit ban is still there. Till now, the ban is not lifted. People are not getting visa. Not getting work permit. There's no ban on visa. Visa is going through. So work permit ban is still there. We are hoping that it will be lifted very soon, especially now that Emirates Airline have resumed flying to Nigeria. Because before now, we have been told that it is related to each other. That a government official said it's related to each other. So we hope very soon it will be lifted. So for today, there's no update on that, but we hope that by this time tomorrow, when we will coming again to your screen, we have a better update because we are following up every minute now. We are following up. We are on Twitter, on Facebook. We are checking official Twitter handle of relevant bodies on work permit, and we also have a vast knowledge on visa in UAE. So we are also checking with those that works with visa and immigration in Tasil and all that. So we are monitoring the situation. We are monitoring the development. And once there's good news, even if it is midnight, there's good news. Believe me,
Omo, I go,
we'll be
na me
coming
go first.
live.
We will come in live. Wait,
We'll be
I'm
coming live
off.
to give you what's up. So be rest assured to get that first from us. If you're watching before you leave the show, please share. Please help us share this show. Please help us share this show. This is a way you can help us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is My Cup of Tea on YouTube. And like our Facebook. This is My Cup of Tea. And also help us share this with friends, drop message, subscribe to our YouTube channel, watch us on YouTube too. These are ways you can help us to reach more people.
You
This
don't
is a way
finish
you can
your.
help us. This
You know
is a way
the question.
you can help us to reach more people. Thank you and God bless. I'm Citizen Oluwatosin, and this issue right here is My Cup of Tea.
Boy.